Wisconsin, where Jeffrey Dahmer lived, and the house where Ian Huntley murdered two little girls in Soham, England. Dahmer's place is now a parking lot, and 5 College Close has been laid to turf. Houses associated with notorious murders are difficult to resell. The Colorado home, where the body of the child beauty star JonBenet Ramsey was found, has been on and off the market, always selling below its true value. U.S. realtors call these properties stigmatized homes, and they present a considerable marketing challenge. Disclosure laws vary from state to state. In Massachusetts, if you don't ask, they don't need to tell. In Oregon, vendors don't have to reveal anything. Hawaiian realtors are legally bound to reveal everything that might affect the value of a property, including ghosts. In the United Kingdom, you have to declare whether you've fallen out with the neighbors in a dispute. But there's no legal requirement to tell prospective buyers about the murderous history of a house. Deception is common, since most people would prefer to see these places obliterated from existence and memory. Could you live in a house where a murder was once committed? Are you someone who would cross the street to avoid standing on the spot where evil took place? Or would you relish the thrill? Why do we feel the need to replace something with nothing? A physical building is a powerful reminder that can trigger painful memories and emotions. Maybe I was no better than the trail of ghoulish sightseers to Cromwell Street that Nick had witnessed over the years. If there's nothing to look at, then shouldn't this keep the weirdos away? At least removing the visible reminder makes it easier for a community to heal and forget. But demolishing the building, crushing the rubble into dust, and taking it away to secret locations with demolishers under oath, not to reveal the final whereabouts, seems a bit excessive. What would motivate a souvenir hunter to want to own a brick or some physical thing associated with a murderer? The same goes for objects such as Nazi memorabilia. The world's largest auction website, eBay, has banned the sale of these items and anything that glorifies hatred, violence, or intolerance. But what attracts people to them in the first place? Maybe it's the excitement of being subversive. Any parent with a rebellious teenager knows that the macabre is a source of fascination for these fledgling adults. Part of growing up is the need to express individuality through statements of rebellion. By their nature, taboo topics intrigue the young who want to be outrageous in an effort to shock. What about collectors of less insidious memorabilia? Mature adults will pay good money for personal items that once belonged to famous people. Some are just common objects, but collectors covet them because of their connection with celebrities. Why else would someone bid on eBay for a fragment of bed linen that was once slept on by Elvis Presley? Why pay $2,000 for a swatch of cloth taken from Princess Diana's wedding dress? The charity website ClothesOffOurBack.com, started by Malcolm in the Middle mom Jane Kaczmarek and West Wing actor Bradley Whitford, auctions clothes worn by celebrities for the benefit of children's charities. Many of these items were worn at award ceremonies, such as the Oscars or Emmys. These events take place under the glare of the media spotlight, and even the stars most likely to win must sweat a little in anticipation as that envelope is opened. However, their tainted tuxedos and grubby gowns are highly desirable to the general public. The charity used to offer a dry cleaning option to successful auction bidders, but eventually dropped the service as no one wanted the clothing washed. Maybe the bidders thought they could get the clothes cleaned more cheaply themselves. This seems unlikely, however, if the money was for charity. Why not clean second-hand clothes? After all, we usually wash our own clothes when they get sweaty. I think the real answer could be that collectors didn't necessarily want to wear them. They wanted to own something intimate and personal to their idols, and the more connection, the better. It's a fetish in the original use of the word, a belief